Hi everyone, this is Sybil. Welcome to my channel. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. I sure did. My husband came home. We enjoyed each other's company. We had not seen each other for about a month, and we took some time to celebrate his birthday, so we enjoyed some good food, lots of laughter. We did decide to put off a couple of things that we had planned to do because we want to wait until autumn. One of the things that we love to do is we love to go hiking. And so we're gonna go to large park and do some hiking, but we want to wait until all the trees have turned into their autumn colors. So we thought that would be really neat, and we can get some really great pictures at the same time. So I am here. Oh, and I did want to say a big thank you to everyone that wished my husband happy birthday. He really appreciated that. And Sissy, who's Lady Cree here on YouTube, he was really touched, thought that you were so sweet to send him that Coca-Cola napkin. So thank you so much for doing that. And I'm here to share some Christmas projects with you. I made most of these last week. I finished one up actually today. I just put on the inside a die cut so I could write a sentiment in there, or a Christmas wish, I guess I could say. And then I made some ornaments, and I made those a week before last, so I'm going to share those with you as well. And then I have something special for somebody that I will share later on in this video. Actually, a couple of something specials. So these three cards, they are pretty much the same. I had these beautiful large silver snowflakes in my stash. I purchased them, I believe, from Michael's a couple of years ago, along with excuse me, gold and silver deer. So I decided to use those snowflakes up. A couple of them I put chipboard snowflakes on top, and this one I just layered some other snowflake dies that I have, and cut it out in foil and in glitter. So all of the cards that I'm going to share with you have snowflakes on them, and they're miscellaneous snowflakes from snowflake dies from Simon Says Stamp. Now these three cards, I used this large oval die, stitched ovals from Simon Says Stamp on the inside. And then the sentiments that you see, the Be Merry and 'Tis the Season, those are from Penny Black here. And I'm not sure, it's called 'Tis the Season. That's the die set name. And then on this card here, I used this beautiful impression plate from Gina Marie. And then on this one, I used the Sizzix embossing folder from Stampin' Up. It's a tufted embossing folder. It is so beautiful. And on this one, I no longer have that die, but it's a large background die, and I believe it's from Neat and Tangled. So they're all pretty much the same on the front, and then all the sentiments I cut out several times, and then adhered each layer together, and then I put the top layer on of glitter paper. So there's that one. So pretty. And then I just added a couple of snowflakes there. And then this paper, I believe do I have it over here? I don't think I have that paper, and I don't remember. But I tried to match the inside paper with the snowflake color. So really pretty. So that has little white snowflakes on the paper. And all three of them have the sentiment, the magic of the holidays never ends, and its greatest gifts are family and friends. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I felt that was appropriate sentiment because I find snowflakes, they're just like little miracles. Everyone is so different, and they're just so beautiful and magical. So there's that card. And then this card is pretty much the same. There you can see the tufted background there. And then I just love that sentiment, how beautiful that font is, and you can see the dimension there from the layers that I cut and adhered together. And again, I used some snowflake paper matching, with the color. And there's the sentiment and another little snowflake there. And then I've signed, I think I found one card that I did not use my stamp on. And then I just trimmed some paper that matched, trimmed that paper. See, like that. Just made it kind of cute. And then this one. Now I will say this Gina Marie impression plate here, I used heavyweight stock, cardstock here. So I had to use, what's that called? A shim. Otherwise I could not get those little pieces to pop out of there. They had not cut through all the way. And also for large, for impression plates, when you put it through your die, here's a tip, turn it that way a little bit, just a little to the angle. And if you use a shim and then turn it on an angle, you shouldn't have any problem with it popping out. And there's that. And this is Doodlebug paper. Here it is right here. And that's the paper there. It's from the paper pad Frosty Friends. And then I used some cat scrappiness dies there. And then I just added a little touch of glitter paper on the back. Really, really pretty cards. And then this card here, I used the MFT Filled with Joy. I need to get a magnetic sheet and slip it into this little envelope there. That way all my dies will, not be in such a clump and a mess like that. So this snowflake is part of that die set, the Joy, and then the little, string here for the ornament top, and then the snowman with all his, little features, his hat, the little binder around his hat, and then his scarf. So, and the paper there, it says ho, ho, ho. So all the white, except for the snowflakes, I like his head here, and then the words here, and even the ribbon here and the bow, I cut it out twice in white and then black, and then I offset it, and that helps those, like his little head here and the word joy. It helps everything to really pop. And then I cut the bow out 3 times, so the black, then the white, and then I cut it out one more time in white and snipped off the string ends, and that way it pops up like that. So, and when you mail it, it can go flat. And then I put an enamel dot on the center, made joy and happiness snow on you, and I also did a mat of black around it. Again, it helps it to pop. And then this card, this is a memory box die, and here it is here, and I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's beautiful. So it cuts out the tree, the back of the tree, and then it cuts out the swirly-do layer on top. So if you can see the back of the tree, it's glitter paper. See how it sparkles? And then I use some shimmer green cardstock for the top layer of the swirly-doos. And then all the little snowflake dies, I'm trying to find another one. Well, they all have, most of them have the little centers, and some have little stars. So I popped those out, the various snowflake sizes that I have that had those, and I put them on the tree for little ornaments. And then this Merry Christmas die that is from Tim Holtz. It's the retro Merry Christmas. I cut it out in gold foil. And then the white cardstock, I used a Sizzix embossing folder from Stampin' Up, the wood grain. And then on the inside, this is plaid paper from Lawn Fawn. And this die right there is from Pretty Pink Posh. Oops. And then the 'Tis the Season to be Jolly is from Mama Elephant. And then I just added that paper, that same paper, plaid paper, and a little snowflake there for the back. And then this card here, I created using the MFT Ho Ho Ho. And so I did the same thing with the words as I did with the sentiments on the other cards. I cut it out several times, glued all the layers together, and then I even popped up the ho 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 on some foam adhesive. And then this is that same beautiful background plate that I used on this one. And on this one, it was really easy. I used some glitter paper that was sticky back. So when I peeled off the backing, all those little pieces popped off, and then I could just adhere that really easy. Because there is no way I'm going to be gluing all those little pieces. And on this, I used spray adhesive to put that down on this card's base. Added some snowflakes here and one right there. Well, actually 2 right there. And then I used the same ho-ho paper, and that's from Spellbinders. Used the center of the Pretty Pink Posh die, and Merry Christmas sentiment from Lawn Fawn. Added some more snowflakes there. And then for my ornaments, really quick, I want to share with you. Oh, I did make another one of these cards. I just added a little bow. That's a Tim Holtz bow. And added a little star for the center of that. And then it's blank inside. I haven't, put any sentiments on the inside yet. I decided that I talked with my husband, we're going to buy a little white tabletop Christmas tree. And I can put it on one of our console tables. And then I thought I would decorate it. Now you guys have already seen this shaker ornament that I had previously made. So that gave me the idea for it. So I made another one, except I just used a circle and then a circle die. And put a big snowflake on the top. And then lots of the Martha Stewart micro beads. And then that glitter paper is just so beautiful. And then added another bow and a snowflake. And then you saw this one as well. So with that, it cuts out the center. I cut it out, and then also in white. And I just made another little ornament, a little flat one instead of a shaker one. And then I just took an oval die from my stash, and I created this one. Same premise. Put a snowflake on it, and lots of beautiful Martha Stewart sequins and confetti. And then I made a gold one. Really, really pretty. And then this one is for Nettie, who is Mama Son. I cannot remember. Did your YouTube name have more than just... I was thinking it had some numbers behind it. But anyway, Nettie is the one that I had mentioned that when I made the buffalo plaid ornament, that I wanted to create an ornament that was a little bit different than the ones that I had already, color combo wise, than what I had already created. And so I added the red into it, but Nettie's suggestion, because I took license with it, but she wanted a black, the outline to be black. She wanted the background to be white and silver sequins and confetti. And so that is what I did. And I made this one for you, Nettie. So I'm going to leave my email address in the description box of this video. So if you will send me an email with your first and your last name and your mailing address, I'm going to get this sent off to you with a couple of other little goodies for you, my sweet friend. And then I'm going to announce right now the winner of this beautiful friendship stamp set. So if you watched my last project share video where I shared the card that I created with the stamp set, I told you that I would be doing a giveaway for the extra stamp set that I purchased. And so I used YouTube Random Comment Picker. And my winner, I have to bring it down so I can read it, winner is Elizabeth Holbrook, another beautiful creation, Sybil. The colors look like a sunset. Well, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Again, my email address will be down below. I appreciate you all watching. I hope you have a fabulous evening or day, whatever it is, when you're watching this. Thank you again. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to hit the subscription button. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.